Hello everyone, welcome to the Plenty of Pop YouTube channel. Shawn Mendes has postponed his upcoming world tour. The 23-year-old musician has only been touring for a week and a half, but says it has been hard on his mental health. And despite being excited about the response he was going to get, going back on tour without fully developing his skills as an artist would have been premature. Let's delve into this. If you want more celebrity news content, subscribe to the Pop YouTube channel and hit the notification bell. This breaks my heart to have to say this, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to postpone the next 3 weeks of shows through Uncasville, Connecticut until further notice, according to Shawn. I've been touring since I was 15, and to be honest, it's always been difficult to be on the road, away from friends and family. He added, "After a few years off the road, I felt like I was ready to dive back in, but that decision was premature, and unfortunately, the toll on the road and pressure has caught up to me, and I've hit a breaking point." Shawn Mendes is opening up to his fans about the challenges he's been facing with mental health, looking true to himself and living his life in the spotlight since he was at a young age. He shared a screenshot of a message from his Notes app on Twitter, revealing, "Sometimes I ask myself what it is that I should be doing with my life, and what I always hear in return is, to tell the truth, to be the truth. I feel like that's a hard thing to do though." He continued, "I'm afraid that if people know and see the truth, they might think less of me. They might become bored of me. So in those moments of feeling low, I either put on a show or hide." Mendes said that while he's doing his best to live in his authentic truth, it doesn't help that he's still in the midst of figuring things out for himself as a young man. He wrote that being 23 years old constantly feels like either flying or drowning, adding that maybe that's just what it is to be in your 20s, IDK, or maybe that's just me. Shawn can be overwhelmed and feel like he's failing too. Even with success, he still feels uncertain and vulnerable. He also admitted that sometimes he doesn't care what people think, yet still manages to find it hard not to fail. Shawn wants to be his 100% true self and not worry about what others think. Sometimes he achieved this feat, other times not so much. While the pop star finds it hard to cope with success, there are moments when he feels free from the pressure. Shawn broke up with his girlfriend of 2 years, Camila Cabello. In a video posted on Instagram that month, he said, "When you're breaking up with someone, you don't think of certain things. You don't realize all the shit that comes after it, which is like, who do I call when I'm in a panic attack? Who do I call when I'm like, on edge?" I think that's the reality that's kind of hit me was, oh, I'm on my own now. Now I feel like finally I'm actually on my own and I hate that. That's my reality. After spending the past few years on a break, Mendes has said that he's ready, but the decision was premature, as it has had too much of an impact on him. The pressure has caught up to Mendes, and he has hit a breaking point. Mendes discussed his psychological state with psychologists and his management before deciding to take some time off from social media to heal and take care of his mental health. His Instagram post was one of the most liked posts on social media, with over 1 million likes and celebrities and fans supporting him. Taking care of yourself is important. Thinking of Shawn, we'll be here to cheer you on when you're ready to be back, commented fashion company Tommy Hilfiger. The Stitches star Shawn planned on beginning his string of gigs in Minnesota soon, but then he announced to his fan base that he was rescheduling the next 12 performances. Shawn said that he wanted to be more put together before going on tour and would provide information when the time is right. Shawn said that staying in power has gotten too much for him, so he needs more time to heal and focus on his mental health. Shawn postponed all dates on his planned world tour in June. All July 29th shows at Uncasville, Connecticut remains intact, and Mendes has not postponed any more fall tours. Shawn said he doesn't like to put on fake smile when his life is overwhelming him. In April, he used Twitter to write about what he faces on tour sometimes, and how that can sometimes feel like it's too much for a musician. "Sometimes I really don't care what people think, and I feel free. Most of the time it's a struggle though. That's the truth," he wrote. The truth is, even with so much success, I still find it's hard to feel like I'm not failing. Hyper-focus on what I don't have, forgetting to see all that I do. The truth is also that I'm okay. I'm just trying to tell and be the truth. He was scheduled to perform Tuesday in Milwaukee and then Friday at Allstate Arena in Rosemont. He has started his Wonder Tour just last month and has scheduled performance until the end of October. The 23-year-old said that he needed to spend some time resting and recovering. He thought that the extreme pressure of his work and the tolls on his body were prominent factors in his decision. The singer promised updates on the tour soon and already had thousands of supportive comments. After speaking with my team and health professionals, I need to take some time to heal and take care of myself and my mental health first and foremost. As soon as there are more updates, I promise I will let you know. According to Shawn, love you guys, heart emoji. With only 5 days left after Uncasville, the rescheduled dates are mostly from the first leg. Earlier this week, Disney Plus announced that they're official sponsor for the tour. In tough times, we need a sense of home to feel found. From a different walk of life, I hear you, brother. You'll be back and better than ever soon. Photographer Sam Damashek wrote. He kicked off Wonder the World Tour in Portland, Oregon on June 27 after releasing his latest studio album, Wonder, in 2020. He was rescheduled to continue the tour Saturday in St. Paul, Minnesota. The tour was originally scheduled to come to Nebraska, Wisconsin, Illinois, Missouri, Ohio, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and Washington, D.C., according to the website. Camila Cabello recently discussed how she didn't allow her emotions to go down during a difficult period of time. In her Cosmo interview, she said, "I just stayed off the internet. I don't look at what anyone says and wait for them to do its thing." After the split, she had to deal with media attention and was able to keep her emotions intact. Camila continued, "It's the same way I protect my emotions with everything else." This Havana crooner said she's not in the mood for romantic relationships, but is open to great friendships. Camila Cabello seems like she's living her best life since splitting with Shawn Mendes in November 2021. She's reported to be dating CEO Austin Kavich and picked up a new gig on The Voice alongside with The Voice finale performers like Frankie J, Lauren D. Usher, Camila Leone, and many more. However, rumors of a romantic partnership between the two surfaced when they were spotted at a cafe booth together in March 2020. "I don't put a lot of focus on it," Camila said. "I just really want to hang out with people. I want to make friends, and I've made a lot of great friends over the past year. If something happens, then that's really fun, but I don't put any pressure on it. Because I used to be like, yes, love, oh my god, love. And now I'm just trying to have a good time." Camila expounded, "I just want to live my life and have great friendships. If something comes out of them that's something more, then that's great." That's it for this video, Plenty of Pop fan. Remember to subscribe to our channel for all the latest celebrity news and gossip. It's like candy you can't stop eating. We'll cover what celebrities are wearing, who's dating who, and not dating anymore. It's hard to keep up with the recent happenings in their lives. We'll satisfy your gossip fix daily. Comment below if there's a celebrity in particular you want us to cover or a juicy news tip you'd like to share.